Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing: single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Does he listen?
Yeah. Congratulations, McNeil.
She's got a no planned. Huh?
I hate you. Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we are going to complete a bracket challenge to determine the most beloved guest host on the Bourbon Daily. My name is McNeil. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Igley, along with our special guests, Kathy Cole, Justine Mays, and Jeff and Dreezy.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, so yeah, we are talking today about the guest hosts. The guest hosts would be the people that aren't the announcers. So we've got Becca is an announcer, McNew's an announcer, I'm the host, and then Justine is our weekday host. So we've got the three. Kathy's a part-time fill-in host, but she's still eligible to fall under guest host because most of her appearances are as a guest host.
Don't forget Darren.
Darren did one try it. It didn't work out at all. He was stressed out. He never wants to do it again. So yeah.
I'd come back in a pinch.
I had not a good time.
He calls me the weekday host, but I was supposed to be the on a special occasion host.
She always says that, but she's like, can I be on more shows? She'll even tell me, I can be on the Saturday show or whatever we're doing, whenever it is.
I don't need to host. I just like being on it.
Just like being on the show. Okay, so there you go. So we're going to be talking today of a bracket challenge where we determine who is the most popular one. Who does the best job? Who do we look forward to when they're on a show? We'll get to that after the break. For right now, though, McNew said there's something she wanted to talk about. What is that, McNew?
So I do want to talk about airlines. So Southwest specifically.
Because airlines.
So
I thought you said hairlines.
Airlines. So
let's not talk about hairlines.
No, Southwest. I have loved Southwest because you get to pick your seats. I love that.
You can pick your seats on American Airlines or whatever. You just go on there and you just see what seats available. Boom, select it.
Recently, my boyfriend was like, he works his
It's a boyfriend.
His corporate
a boyfriend when you've got granddaughters?
Boston. And he's like, they fucking put me on Southwest and I'm pissed. And I'm like, why? You just get to pick your seat and hang out. And he's like, no, I have to sit by the days. I didn't choose to sit by. I'm like, okay. And we're going to San Diego for Christmas. He's like, I had to pick our seats so we could sit together. I'm like, I don't care if we sit together. And he's like, yeah, because you fucking like talking to strangers. So I have decided that Southwest Airlines is for extroverts. We don't give a fuck who we sit by. I'm like, I will sit by a window. I will sit in an aisle. I will sit in the middle. I don't care. I can be uncomfortable for 2 hours. It doesn't matter. And he gets fucking out of his skin about it. I'm like, I just think there's airlines meant for extroverts, where I'm like, I met so many friends on Southwest Airlines. There's a guy I met 5 years ago when I was going to New Orleans Bourbon Fest. We're still friends on Facebook. I know his grandkids. His daughter graduated from college. Like, I fucking
She's got a type. She's got a type.
There is a type.
Yeah. There's a type for sure.
I think Southwest is meant for extroverts. If you're not an extrovert, don't fly Southwest.
So they've gotten rid of the cattle call.
Right.
And they now have assigned seats.
They have, but not really.
And if you're sitting on another airline, can't you just make friends with the people next to you, even though you picked the seat?
But why wouldn't you? Like, why would you not say hi to the people next to you?
Right. So why is Southwest any better? You're still sitting next to someone.
Yeah, I mean,
you can still have a conversation with strangers.
Right.
Yeah.
I fly Southwest, and I am by no means an extrovert.
Really?
And I mean, I'll say hi to people, but that doesn't mean I have to carry on a conversation. I also book super early morning flights, so most of the people are sleeping anyways.
Okay.
No, he was so mad. He was just like, I had to sit next to people I don't know. And I'm like, well, that's just a flight. That's how that works. And I'm like, you don't ask what they're reading, what they're listening to. He's like, no, I didn't give a fuck. I'm like, oh.
I don't understand why that's a Southwest thing though. If you're on United Airlines, you're going to be sitting next to someone too. That's a stranger
That you don't know.
Okay, well,
why is it different?
I honestly would do that on any flight. I'd be like, hey, I'm in the middle. What are you doing? They probably all fucking hate me.
I'm an extrovert, and I don't talk to people on flights purposefully.
I put my earbuds in.
Because the minute you open that door, you don't know what you're going to get. Because I have had crazy people sitting next to me, and they wanted to talk, and I had to be rude and cut them off and be like, oh, that's great. And then I put my earbuds in. I'm sorry, I can't hear you anymore.
I
think one time I pretended to be deaf.
I want to know the craziest story. And then when the flight attendant comes back, I'm like, bring me 5 drinks. I want to get drunk and listen to your story. I love meeting strangers on planes.
You don't listen to anybody's story. You're too busy telling your own story.
Yeah, you've got all the stories.
Yeah. You're McNew. There's not a listening ear there. It's their stories just set up your stories about yourself, right?
Well, obviously, yeah.
You're a super you're super extrovert. So
I guess it just goes
You're an
back
extroverted
to want to
extrovert.
talk to your neighbor on the plane or not.
Yeah.
When I travel with people and I get to pick seats, I always put us on the aisle across from each other.
Why? You want to be on the aisle? That's uncomfortable. I feel like my leg's sticking out. I'm a nuisance.
No, the aisle is the best.
I want the window or the middle, so I'm not a problem.
My elbow always gets hit by the frickin' cart when it comes.
Yeah, I don't want to.
I want the aisle. I gotta be
I
in the
love
aisle.
the aisle.
Ugh.
I get up and stretch and walk to the bathroom. Where do you sit? Window?
Window.
I sit in the aisle. There's more room. Not that Kathy needs more room though, so I don't understand that.
Oh, I in airplanes I feel cramped. I cannot imagine someone taller than me on an airplane feeling comfortable ever, unless you're in first class.
Yeah.
One time I was getting on a flight, and I was kind of towards the end, and so there weren't very many seats left, but there was still quite a few people behind me. And there were these 2 guys sitting in this row about the size of Steve. One was sitting by the window and one was sitting on the aisle. And the guy stands up. It's like, we'll take her. Because I was small and fit in between them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never heard of anyone being claimed.
I know. It's like, we'll take her.
You're not the size of those guys. I've claimed people before on Southwest, and like, you sit here. So, you do that all the time. You don't. Yeah, you're trying to look weird or something when you're the ones you don't want, and then Justine or McDo or Kathy walks by. I'm like, the seat's open. It's here. It's right here.
Again, flying is just a necessary inconvenience. Yeah, I don't like flying. I love when I'm going somewhere, but man, oh man, the concept of the flight just kind of sucks. I'm big, I take up space. I haven't had to ask for the seatbelt extender yet, but that's coming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I have one good airline or flight story. So I was traveling with two guys for work, a couple of guys that worked at the power plant with me, and there was storms all over the country, snowstorms, and flights were a mess. We got bumped up into first class. We're thinking, how awesome is this? And we're sitting there, everyone's walking past us. We got drinks right away. The guy I'm sitting at, we hadn't been in there 5 minutes. The guy, one of the guys I work with, spilled his drink in my lap.
Bad time.
And you know, the flight attendant, well, can I get you a towel? Well, get me something, please. It's oh my God. So he felt horrible. The look on his face, and I think it was a Mountain Dew, so it was sticky. It was awful.
Okay.
And
I still laugh about it.
Yourself the whole flight.
Oh yeah. They
Right.
get off. They're like, oh, someone had an accident. On them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. On that note, guess what, gang? It's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with Justine Mays.
I don't think I drank this yet. Did I? No. I have some Neely Sweet Thumped Rye.
Okay.
Oh, Jeff's
sure.
never
Now
going
you're
to be
just
able to
kissing
drink
up.
that again.
Yeah.
What?
You're just kissing up.
Hey, I stay at their house. I have to kiss up.
Oh,
Nice.
Explosive. That's going to be tough to beat, but we're going to try. I'll go next. I've got a cigar series from Rye 3. Let's see what we got here. Pleasant, but not enough. Not enough. It was a decent cork pop for me, I felt. All right, KK, you're next.
I'm going to open up my old Monroe single barrel from the ABV shop that was maple syrup cask finished.
Delicious.
We're in the heart of winter. I like a maple syrup cask finished whiskey.
Okay, all right. Nice, but we're nowhere near what Justine threw out there. So McNew's next.
I have a Queen River.
No, hardly anything there.
Yeah,
They're getting worse. It's like Justine had a great one, and mine was okay, and then Kathy, and then McNeil. Jeff, I would assume yours is going to be silent if the pattern stays. We'll see. It's your turn.
Probably. I've got some Yellowstone toasted.
Okay. Oh,
that's good.
I think he stole it at the end there.
I do think
I
so.
do too.
I think he stole it. So Jeff, you win. So cheers to Jeff.
That's like at least two tonight.
Here's everyone.
Cheers, Jeff.
All right.
Steve, you get a last show pour?
Yeah, I got a big pour here. So yeah.
Okay.
Good.
We'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, it is going to be time for a bracket challenge where we pair off our favorite guest hosts and see who is the best. We'll do
You
that.
know how I love a bracket challenge.
And we're both in it.
Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
So what's short and what's long?
Hey now!
Because
You're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily, where we have the worst day of our life compared.
Oh, yeah.
with the
This group
bracket-
was so excited about the bracket
Yes,
challenges.
yes.
Yeah. And we bring them back, and now they're all upset. They're all
But we
mad.
want the
I'm
bracket
excited
challenge,
about
like,
this bracket
And
challenge.
yes, and we love them all so much. Steve, this is diabolical.
Only on the Bourbon Daily would we have a bracket challenge with two of the people that are in the competition are actually on the show voting. So, yeah. It's fascinating to me. Do they vote for themselves? Do they not? You
They
know,
should vote for themselves, but this makes Steve Akeley Satan. Like, why would you?
I love it. I love it. So,
You know,
We
the
wanted the
last time we
bracket
did a
challenges.
bracket
We,
Get right.
love everyone. We love everyone nominated. Don't make us do this. But
the last time we did a bracket challenge on this set of shows, Jeff sorted all of his stuff. He ranked everything prior to the show.
Yep,
Did you rank everything prior to the show on this one?
I did.
okay.
I'm excited to
We'll
see
see
where
how
this
that
goes.
plays out. Justine, you were trying to say something. You got cut off a couple times there. What do you got?
I have no idea.
I think she wanted to say, why don't we do bracket challenges like best distillery on Whiskey Row? I'm going to just get into Justine's mind, and I think it was something along that line, I think.
Yeah, like best distillery.
See, I'm good. How good am I?
Best distillery on Whiskey Row. Best beard, and not pitting people against each other.
Oh, I'm excited about this. This is going to be fun.
Yeah, this is going to be good. So here are the players. KK, Jeff, Tim, let's be Swyatt, of course, Darren, Luke, Ryan Thompson, Lenny, and Gokin. So there's our 8 competitors. Here's how they're going to play out. So this is going to be the matchups. Ryan Thompson, the billionaire, will take on Jeff. That's going to be round number. Right away, we're going to get dirty in round 1. Here we go. KK takes on Darren in round number 2. Round number 3 is Lenny takes on Luke. And then you've in the 4th round, you'll have Gokin taking on Swyatt. Swyatt on the side?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Dude.
Okay, that's fine.
What?
No, we got this.
What?
Sorry.
Seriously?
My internet is getting ready to cut out.
No. So here we go. Here we go. So that's the matchups. Round number 1, Jeff, you're going to be first. The billionaire or yourself? Who should move on?
Well, that's easy. That's Ryan.
What?
No.
I can't vote for myself.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Well,
Laura,
if I end up against one particular person, I rank myself 7th. I'll just let you know.
Okay, you ranked yourself 7th in your pre-show rankings.
7 out of 8.
Yeah, 7 out of 8.
I'd
so
love to know your number 8, but
it's got to be Gokin. It's got to be Gokin.
Write
we
it
all
on
know
a piece
your
of
number 8.
paper and hold it up.
Okay. All right. Round number 1. Ryan is up 1-0. KK, you're next. Who is a better guest host, Ryan Thompson or Jeff?
Ryan he's got some knowledge of the industry. He's entertaining. He comes dressed to an audio podcast
Right.
in
Sometimes he's done pre-work.
in
He'll buy a
costumes.
bunch of different scotches and weird stuff. Or
Yeah, but I really enjoy podcasting with Jeff.
Okay.
Jeff is earnest and humble, and he's more eclectic than he gives himself credit for.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Are you gonna lock that in? Is
I'm
Jeff
locking it in for Jeff.
Jeff, you've tied it back up.
Sorry,
no thanks
Ryan.
to yourself. No thanks to yourself.
Just sell more pistol pourers. You'll be fine.
There you go. There you go. All right. Round number 1, we're still in. Justine, you're going to be next. Ryan Thompson or Jeff?
I think I've only podcast with Ryan maybe once.
Okay.
Maybe twice. I don't know.
Okay.
Ryan's cool, but everybody loves Jeff.
Jeff.
Like literally everybody loves Jeff.
What about Becca?
Becca
Well, I
does
think
not
she
love
did love Jeff until today.
Right. Right.
But I've heard several people like just boast about how great Jeff is. And he is.
All right.
He's a big teddy bear.
Okay. So does he get your vote?
Yes.
Okay. Jeff?
No, I just built all that up to not.
Well, sometimes you do that. Sometimes you do that because you don't want to get in trouble with the other person. So you build them up to be really good. But then you put the knife in their back as you're hugging them. Oh, that was so nice, Justin. Then you're like, knife in the back and be like, I voted for Jeff. Yeah.
That's the whole kiss slap thing.
Exactly. So, all right, so here's where we're at. Jeff, you're up 2-1. You're on the verge of moving on to round 2. We'll see what happens. McNew, you're next.
Ryan Thompson has seen me as a shit show in Key West. However, he has not sent me a golden tequila Jaguar. And
the Jaguar.
Jeff 1,000 times.
All right.
One of my favorite guests, and when I see he's the one, I'm like, yes, I'm excited for Friday night. I want Jeff on all the time.
All right, Jeff moves on. Next up is KK and Darren going against one another here in round number 2. Up first is going to be KK herself. KK,
I'm voting for myself.
All right, KK goes up 1-0 over Darren. She quickly takes a quick lead. Justine, what do you think? Who's better on the show, KK or Darren?
I love Darren, but KK is my girl.
KK.
Aww.
KK goes up 2-0. McNew, you're next. What do you think, KK or Darren?
I'm going to throw Darren a bone that I love when you just do filler shows, when it's you and Darren at the Barrel Shop. I fucking love those
His
shows.
mind is interesting, isn't it? You never know what he's going to...
He does come up with some interesting small talks.
He does.
But for real shows, KK 1,000% every day, all day. I want KK.
Okay, that means KK moves on. All right, next up is Lenny or Luke.
Oh my God.
Justine's going to be first. She's going to win.
us.
Lenny or Luke?
Why do you do this?
This is hard. I hate this.
I know. I love Luke. Luke is so sweet. But I love Lenny.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, I'm the tiebreaker. Okay.
Should we need you? You're waiting in the wings.
Maybe we will need you.
Maybe. We'll see.
I am going to go with Luke.
Luke. That means Luke goes up 1-0. McNew, you're next. Lenny or Luke? Who's a better guest host?
I do think Lenny is funny and he has some really great perspectives. Luke's an angel who I don't even know why entertains us or hangs out with us.
Why would he want to hang out with us? That's the question.
Luke 1,000%.
Literally the nicest.
The best human being in the world.
Yeah.
Why talk to us? Luke. Yeah.
He sends me something every year for a gift every year on December 12th, was when my dad passed away. He always sends me a note and a small gift from New Mexico. It's unbelievable. I mean, he's like, I know this is a tough day for you. I don't know. It's special. So I'm next. you got to take that aside though. That's not being a good guest host there. That's personal. Being a great human being, which Luke certainly is. But I'll say this: I feel like they're both really good on the show. I like them both. That's why they're both on, of course. But I do think Lenny takes the contrarian side of things sometimes just to be the contrarian. Even if he believes something, if I'm like, who are annoying bourbon fans? And I'm like, oh, I hate the guys that know it all. And then he'll want to tell me why those people are good for the business and he likes them. He just takes the opposite view to take the opposite view sometimes. And I think Luke comes in and plays the game straight up. And so I'm tossing Luke a bone. And that means he's going to move on.
So you don't think, Lenny, it would be like just good content?
No,
because he brought
if he believed that, I like
sandwiches.
I like people with different opinions for sure, but when your opinion is based on just you want to be the opposite of something, just automatically, even if you personally believe in the opposite way, but you're just trying to be the opposite, I don't think that's as good. No. I also don't like people who come in and want to do bits on the show. They're like, oh, it's going to be funny if he says this, I'm going to say this, and this isn't your comedy.
Pre-plan your humor,
right? Not that Lenny does that, but other people have come on and tried to do that. I don't like that either. All right, Gokin or Swyat? Gokin or Swyat? We got the two villains together. So Gokin or Swyat? Round number 4, Gokin or Swyat? McNew, you're first. Who's better?
Swyat, 1000%. All day Swyat.
Swyat, okay. Swyat has a vote. I think these guys are both pretty funny on their own. But Swyat, sometimes we're laughing with him, sometimes at him, I think. I think he's so weird about things. Like some things he's so buttoned down with, and then other things he's just crazy out there. So it's this whole thing where you don't know what he's going to say about stuff, which I think makes for a great guest host. And so I got to go Swyat. Swyat he's awesome, and Swyat's on a lot of shows. That's not an accident, Who's on more shows? So Swyat. All right, Jeff, you're next. Gokin or Swyat?
So I love both these guys, and for different reasons. And Gokin, so freaking. I don't know.
He's great with Becca because he just gets her going. And
yeah,
I don't think he's not doing shtick either. He's not doing a bit. He's just that bad at being a human.
That's literally him.
Commanded her to make him a s'more.
Yeah.
That went over just like you think it would if you're listening. Yeah.
He did the same thing to me at Cane Fest when I was sampling out what was released that day, and I was just standing there at the table, and he comes up and is like, and like slaps his glass down and is like, fill her up.
Oh shit.
Pats her on the ass. Sweetie. There you go, sweetie.
But I was just like, I thought to myself, like, well, that's why Becca yelled at him for asking her telling her to make a s'more.
All right, right.
I love recording with both of them, but Steve, you summed it up great on Swyat.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know where he's going, and the quirks.
Right.
I just love it. The frickin'
he embraces his weirdness for sure.
The baked beans for Thanksgiving. It's like, son of a bitch! What you are just you're a freak of nature. I'm voting for Swyat here.
Swyat, all right.
Good for him.
Means Swyat moves on. All right.
Oh my gosh, more sweeps.
Okay, round the final 4 is going to look like this. Jeff will be taking on KK. And then
what?
How great is this? The master plan's coming together. And Luke and Swyat take on one another.
Oh my God!
All right.
Know exactly how I'm voting.
McNew, who
to us? This is
McNew
awful.
leads off.
No.
Who is
I feel bad for all you guys,
terrible,
but not me.
Jeff or KK? Who's a better guest host? Yeah.
Wait, are we on round 5?
She bailed instead of voting?
Instead of voting. She left the show.
She would rather leave instead of vote?
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 She literally left.
This is classic.
Well, welcome to the Bourbon Daily. There you go. So it's interesting. Okay.
Do we wait for her or do we go to the next person?
She
comes.
She's come back. She's got the poop face on, so we know what happened. She had to take a run to the bathroom.
I'm gonna say I looked down for a minute and I looked up.
Right.
So did I, and I was like, what?
No,
There she is.
it froze, and I had to come back and leave and come back. Whatever.
You just thought you didn't want to vote.
You didn't want to vote.
I don't want to vote. This is shitty. I
Okay.
don't. But
Okay.
we're
We're adults here.
Jeff or KK?
We can take
Who's
it.
better? Who's better and who sucks?
It's my vote, Jeff or KK.
Yes.
Yeah.
My God. Why? Oh my God, I hate this so much.
Can I campaign?
No.
Sure.
I love Jeff. He sent me a
Oh, she froze
he
again.
went
Lost
to
her
this
again.
cold when he was like someone that he didn't even know. Like he just like made himself known and like showed up and we're like, yes, be here. We want you here. Jeff is like solid and KK is solid. I know KK better. I'm gonna say Jeff, I love you. I'm gonna say KK for this one.
Okay. All right. I get to the enviable position of being in spot number 2 here because I love Jeff and KK. I do. Probably KK is, I've known her for longer, closer to KK for sure. But I think they're both great people, both add a lot to the show. And I get the second spot, which means it really doesn't matter what I do. So, because you've got the best of 3 coming up if I would happen to knot this thing up. And I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to throw it to Jeff, meaning we're tied back up. Meaning it's going to be the best of 3, folks.
Honestly.
It's going to Justine.
It's Justine, get ready. Be thinking about this because you're going to be making a decision.
Ruin your own day.
All right. So, Jeff, here's where we're at. You are tied up with KK. So, what do you think? Who's a better guest host, you or KK?
It's not even a contest here, and it's not even, again, KK is going to vote for herself, so it's going to not even get to Justine, so I'm voting for KK.
All right, here's where we're at. This makes for this makes for an interesting podcast right here because, in fact, it is 2-1. KK, you can end this thing. You can move on to the finals. You haven't won it, by the way. You've gone to the finals.
I understand.
So what do you want to do here? Do you want to
Here's
move
what I'm
on,
going to
or do you
do.
want to toss it to Justine?
No.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to not toss it to Justine because I know that would torture her.
Right.
No.
And she doesn't deserve that. I'm going to take it. I'm voting for myself.
Okay.
All the way
I
through.
called it. And that's a good call.
Okay. KK, move.
Sorry, Jeff.
It's all good.
We still love Jeff so much. We want Jeff on every
Not seeing any middle fingers up. I'm feeling better about myself.
Okay. For the record, Becca just texted me. She said she would have voted for KK too. So
Yeah, that guaranteed.
all
You're
right.
so mean.
Round 6.
So mean.
Round 6, Jeff. You're going to be. You still get to play the game, Jeff. That's the good news. You're not voted off the show. So.
Oh no! Why would you want to do
I'm
that?
not voted
Luke-
off the island.
You're not voted off the island. Who do you think, Luke or Swyatt? Round number 6.
Well, I've had the opportunity to podcast with both, and my God, Luke is such a gentleman. But that said, I don't know if being a gentleman necessarily adds to the show. And the things that, it's just like Disneyland all over again. You don't know what you're going to get sometimes.
Right.
I got to vote for Swyatt.
All right. That means Swyatt has now taken the lead. He is up 1-0 over Luke. Round number 6. Up next is Kathy.
This has to be the hardest pair up that we've got on here.
Since the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was no problem for KK.
I didn't have a problem with it.
There was never a question in her mind how she was voting.
I'll own my vanity.
Okay.
So the thing I love about Luke is he addresses you by your name.
Right.
which
I've
when
never
he does
been-
that,
I've always
He's the only person who calls her Stephanie on the show.
yes.
Joel.
And he'll even like I'll say something earlier in a show, and then 10 minutes later, Luke will say, well, KK, back to your point. And he makes you feel heard. He makes you feel respected. But Tim Swyatt has added culture to the podcast. We have Swyatt on the set because of Tim. We have the football call outs on the cocktail contests because of Tim. I'm sorry, Luke.
Pillows on the bed.
I don't think you're going to be hurt by this, but I am voting for Swyatt.
All right, Swyatt. Swyatt gets her vote. That means Swyatt is up 2-0. Justine, it's going to go to you. Luke or Swyatt? Who's a better co-host?
Yeah, I agree with Jeff and Kathy. Luke is literally the nicest man on the planet. But if you want like spontaneous content for an entertaining show, I would have to vote for Tim as well.
Okay. All right. Sadly, Luke has been eliminated. He's out.
Oh,
He's out.
I think
KK
he's going to be okay, though.
takes on
He-
Swyatt. We can
is
only
he-
hope. He's
he is.
84 years old. He doesn't have many years left, and you've just done this to him.
Fuck you, Steve.
I mean, it's hurtful. It's hurtful and all that, but we got to move on. As the host of the show, we're going to have to move on. We have to. As terrible as that was, we have to move forward.
I'm just gonna say, in my pre-round rankings, the top two are here, and we get to vote on them.
Aww.
Okay. All right. We're not gonna. We'll see if we get to Jeff. Not necessarily.
oh my God.
We may get to Jeff. We may not. We'll see.
Am I the tiebreaker in this round?
Yes,
Yeah.
you are. You are. So
Okay.
KK versus Swyatt. All right. Interesting. All right, Justine, you're first.
Oh, damn it.
KK or Swyatt? Who's better?
Justine, I'd rather go first than last.
I get to go last.
But we know who you're going to vote for.
It's true.
Maybe not.
I don't even really know what to say. I'm just going to say I'm going to go with KK. She's my girl.
Okay. KK. KK goes up 1-0. McNew, what do you think? KK or Swyatt?
I feel like this is an unfair contest because I don't even feel like KK is a guest host. She's just like part of the day. Like if we're recording on a Friday, like KK is going to be there. She's just there. I don't think she's a guest host. I just think she's there. She's a staple. Jeff may or may not be there. I love when he is. I want him to
We're
be
talking about Tim Swyatt.
Yeah, she's back to me. She can't get me out of her mind.
or Jeff. Or, Jeff.
Jeff might be revived and put into the finals here.
You know what, Swyatt? You're out. Jeff's
I love
back
you,
in.
Jeff. You're so good.
No, versus Jeff, whatever. They can come and go as they do. KK is always here. I want to hear here every Friday, so I'm gonna put KK and
KK. All right, this is a tough one. I do love both these folks, KK and Swyatt. They're both, great people, great friends outside of what we do and stuff like that. And they both contribute greatly to the show. They're both, if you ever see watch the Gordon Ramsay shows, and they have we're competing, and the chefs both bring up a dish, and then they have like a guest chef will try them, and then they'll say who won. And I think when we stack up KK and Swyatt, I think there's a lot where it's just a tie. Who's more educated about bourbon? Tie. They both know their stuff. They're both great, and they're both able to, the topics and stuff like that. They're able to talk about them equally with expertise. They're both funny on the shows. That's a tie. They both come and bring things. Where KK is going to pull away though is, who's made the more epic shows? And Tim certainly contributed to some of our epic shows, but KK is she can turn a regular show into an epic one when she's on a roll.
Fuck you, Akeley.
Yeah, she wanted to kill me on the show one time. I mean, you never know what she's going to say. We talk about Tim being a wild card. KK's that way too. She's drunk. She's belligerent. She wants to disassociate herself from the shows. And many times she's like, no one's listening. Screw this. Tune out if you're still listening. She gets belligerent and mad because she's evaluating in her drunken state that it's not a good show. I think she's hilarious, and my vote definitely has to go to KK. I mean, she is our champion.
Clean sweep.
KK.
Honored.
KK.
I'm a little misty.
Yeah.
Do your queen wave.
Yeah.
I would have voted for Swyatt.
KK, were you? I thought it was going to be a clean sweep, but it could have been 5-0.
Yeah. So there you go.
I mean, we love everybody that was on the list.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Honest.
Even Gokin? Even Gokin?
Even Gokin.
Okay.
Gokin, it's fun when he's on because at
He's
the
taking
end of
the
the
heat.
show, he has to say, you can find me on Instagram at Jimmy Big Hands.
Jimmy Big Hands is hilarious.
Which is why, but
Yeah.
we love
Two I's, one
we
Z.
love Wyatt.
Yeah, which he borrowed from Jeff, and Becca gets her going too. She's like, "That's my thing." Yeah. So there you go. All right. On that note, we're gonna wrap this one up. Congrats to KK, she wins.
Yay.
And,
Well deserved.
Yep. So where can people find us? We'll start with Jeff.
You can find me trying to get back on Becca's good side. I don't know if it's even possible.
It's gonna be tough. She blocked you.
Yeah, so she said something about a line has been drawn. So she's trying to be tough. She's giving me,
Just keep being you, Jeff. You'll get her back.
the rest of the time I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and the Cigar Dojo. Jeff Andreezy, 2 I's and 2 Z's.
Jeff, if you love her, you got to let her go, and then it may come back to you.
We'll be back.
And if she does, it's true love at that point. Right? You got to set her free.
I don't see her climbing back.
Turn her loose and see if she comes back. We'll see.
Oh, God.
To be continued. All right. KK, how about you?
You'll find me shopping for my tiara and my sash, stating that my greatness, and on Instagram at KK Castrate.
Remember at the beginning of the show, Kathy was like, "This is a terrible idea. Why are we doing this?" and all. And now she wins, and it's like the greatest show ever.
Best show ever.
She'll be promoting it by number, whatever the show number this is. What number is this? She'll be talking. You ought to listen to show 3341. That's a good
Absolutely.
example of us on the Bourbon Daily. Yeah.
Yes.
3341. That'll be her next tattoo. 3341. So.
That's my next tattoo.
What's
December 3rd.
Yeah. So there you go. Next up is
Just
Me? I thought he was going to go right into his spiel.
I'm following the rules.
Yeah, but usually you forget when you get off on a tangent like that, and then you forget.
Well, at my age,
Gotta
you
bring
guys
them
all
back.
have to help out on that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but then when we do help out, you yell at us.
Well, because you have to do it in a way that doesn't embarrass me. So,
oh my God.
yeah.
The rolls
When
are-
my grandma got old, she had some bad flatulence, but you weren't allowed to laugh about it. You had to act like you didn't hear it. So this should be the same thing. Because she'd be like, "I'm old," and she'd hit you with her cane, because if you started laughing or something, she was very angry because you shouldn't acknowledge that. So you guys shouldn't acknowledge.
Just not acknowledge when you
You just be like, "Hey, yeah," and then you have to jump in.
So
Be
you're
like,
saying you're old like your grandma?
yeah, oh yeah. If you look back,
uncontrolled flatulence.
well, I'm just using that as an example, but you think back.
Jesus.
You think back. I mean, our grandparents weren't that fucking old when we looked at them as being super old.
No, they
weren't.
Yeah, I was like, I remember, as a little kid thinking my grandparents are just Stone Age old, and now I look, and then when as an adult I look back, they're like, oh my God, they're like in their 50s, when I was a little kid. They weren't that old. Yeah, but they always seem so old to me. Yeah, what are you gonna do? All right. Now I've lost track. Did you say your stuff, Justine?
No, you can find me on Instagram at JA_moves.
So, see, that's a self-fulfilling prophecy. She says I'm going to screw it up, and then she messes me up to the point where I screw it up. I mean, and then she blames me, has the nerve to be like, hey, you forgot that, and I did it. See, how's that my fault? I'm the victim.
Your fault.
You can find me on Instagram, McNew ABV, and do thing.
What the fuck kind of plug was that?
I
No
don't know
one's
where I
finding
can
anything
find.
there. You can find McNew at Jimmy Big Hands on Instagram.
You can find me in San Diego on.
Oh.
I'm
So
just grateful Katie Joyce wasn't in the bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Well, thank God.
Oh,
You guys have been toast if that would have happened.
Steve, do your outro. Let's go.
I wouldn't have a tiara.
For me, I'm an easy guy to find. At Steve Akeley.
guy farting in his chair.
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. Come by and visit me, the ABV Barrel Shop. Check out our events and much more at abvbarrelshop.com.
You shouldn't laugh at your own jokes. Goddamn, sometimes it's hard to not.
All right, McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I'd like to run the audience to please give us a 5-star review.
Holy shit.
And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the Network.
It was well read, McNew. Thank you for your professionalism.
Well done.
Well, that's going to do it for today. What a great show. I'm going to submit this for one of the Podcast and Excellence Awards. We'll see how we do. Thank you for listening today. We'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Gosh.
Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.